Employee lawsuits. Why do they happen? How often do they happen? And what do they cost employers? This video is going to focus on these issues and how EPLI, or Employment Practice Liability Insurance, can prevent your business from the devastating financial damages that these lawsuits bring. Hi, I'm Gordon Coyle. Welcome to my channel where we talk about the risk and insurance issues on the minds of business owners. My goal here is to help inform and educate decision makers so you can make better decisions around risk. If I can help you directly, please reach out. I'd love to hear from you. By the way, do me a favor right now and hit that like button. All right, so let's start off with why employees sue their employers. There's always going to be specific acts that happen to trigger lawsuits, things like outright discrimination, harassment, or wrongful termination. But today, there's also an undercurrent of feelings that some employees in every company will have. They may feel like they're being treated unfairly, or they may feel the work environment is hostile, or they may feel like the boss is a hothead and maybe sometimes inappropriate. These feelings often lead to problems and then lawsuits. Employees today are also much more aware of their employment rights, and social movements like the Me Too movement have only sharpened that awareness. Then you've got an ever-growing body of federal, state, and local laws that make compliance really difficult. And on top of that, you add in return to work policies that a lot of companies are struggling with right now, and you've got the potential for a huge dumpster fire of potential lawsuits for the unprepared employer. I could cite statistics around the rising costs of lawsuits and the ever-increasing frequency of employment-related claims, but rather than spend time on that, just know it's risky being an employer today. Whether you have 5 or 500 employees, you should be regularly taking proactive steps to prevent lawsuits or inquiries, and that starts with good policies and procedures, up-to-date documents, awareness, anti-harassment training, and a lot more. If you need help in this area, I have a deep bench of experts that can assist. Just ask me for help. Employment practice liability is a fail-safe or a backstop should you find yourself on the receiving end of a lawsuit or inquiry from a regulatory body. Now, some business owners think that their business insurance policies already cover them for employment-related lawsuits. Unfortunately, this is mostly untrue. Some business owners' policies or BOP policies may include a small sublimit of employment practice coverage, but the scope and limit of that protection is very limited, and it really can't be relied upon. To fully protect your business from the potentially devastating 6 or 7 figure type lawsuits, you need a standalone EPLI policy, or you need to have EPLI built into your D&O management program. You also need to have that policy crafted to fit your needs. Don't buy a policy online right off the shelf. It needs to be customized with the right endorsements to thoroughly protect you so that you have the peace of mind to know that if a lawsuit, complaint, or EEOC inquiry lands on your desk, you've got a policy that'll pay the legal costs to answer those complaints and to defend you in court. It'll also pay the settlement amounts if it comes to that. Without EPLI, you're paying these costs out of pocket in real time, and that could empty your bank accounts and then some very quickly. Now, I know it's human nature to procrastinate and think to yourself, do I really need it? Can I actually afford it? Do I really need it right now? So let me offer a little bit of advice. I've often spoken with business owners who have an uncomfortable feeling, like they may be sued for an employment action. They're worried about something that's been said or something that's been done, and they ask me if they can get a policy. And the answer is yes, you can apply. But, and there's always a but, on most EPLI applications, there's going to be a question that asks something like, is any person proposed for this insurance aware of any circumstance that could reasonably give rise to a claim under this policy? You have that bad feeling that something might happen? This is where it needs to be disclosed. And unfortunately, coverage for that circumstance will be excluded, or in the case of some underwriters, they'll just walk away and just decline to offer a quote. It's at this point when the decision maker says to me, geez, I wish I bought that policy years ago when it was first recommended to me. The moral of the story is, don't wait. You never know what may happen tomorrow. The sooner you make the decision that this is important and you complete an application, the better. That's my 2 cents. If I can help you with the employment practice liability insurance or any other form of business insurance, I hope you'll reach out and contact me. My contact info is in the description box below, and I look forward to connecting. Thanks for watching.